Hi, and welcome to the Health Trust TV. I'm Paloma Cano.
And I'm Adam Morrella, and on today's show we'll be discussing the benefits of eating fresh and local.
Not only does it help our local economy, but there are some great health benefits as well.
Absolutely. We're delighted to have two guests on our show today, both working tirelessly to help us eat more fresh and local produce. From Garden to Table, we have Executive Director Zack Lewis.
And from Sacred Heart Community Service, Deidre Savino. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so we're going to start with Zack. Zack, why don't you start off by giving us a little bit of information about Garden to Table?
So Garden to Table is a community benefit organization in the downtown San Jose area, and we are working to build a sustainable local food system with kind of three key pieces. There's an urban farm, a neighborhood fruit picking program, and a neighborhood garden program that we kind of weave together to improve the local food system.
That sounds great. So tell us a little bit about the gleaning program. Is that right, the gleaning program?
Yeah, the gleaning program is one of our most successful projects. For the last 3 years, we've harvested and donated over 35,000 pounds of produce to local charities. And pretty much all of these activities are handled by the community. Garden to Table has a database of fruit trees, and we connect volunteers and fruit trees with the community members that actually end up picking them. So it's been a really sustainable, successful project, and in the future we hope to kind of make some beers with it possibly, and jams and other value-added goods to kind of add a layer of sustainability in addition to helping the community.
That sounds awesome. So how do we get involved with that program?
There are a couple different ways. We have an interactive calendar on our website, gardentotable.org with the number 2, and that lists every single gleaning event that we have. We go out typically every Saturday from about 9 to noon, and now with daylight savings flipping around, we'll be offering evening events as well. And then for people that are looking to donate their trees, we have an email account through that same website that people can contact us, and eventually we're putting a form up that people can automatically just load their fruit tree data onto our website.
That sounds great. You also have a community garden, right? Where is that located, and tell us how that works?
Yeah, so it's the community garden. It functions like an urban farm basically. So it's located at 200 West Taylor Street. That's at the intersection of Taylor and the Guadalupe Parkway, and it's a 1-acre site. It's an unbelievable experience. We're looking to really generate revenue with the site and start offering monthly workshops. And we also have the Friends of the Master Gardeners of Santa Clara County, who are doing their spring garden market growing with all their greenhouses on site, and we're looking to expand the farm over the next year.
That's great.
So Deidre, can you tell us a little bit about Fresh Cart Silicon Valley?
Sure. Well, like Zack, we really want to have more fresh local food available. San Jose has a lot of issues. It's very hard to get fresh local food. It's kind of a food desert, or you could say it's a food swamp, because there's really unhealthy food available everywhere. But if you're in a neighborhood, you can go to a local, like a bodega or a corner store, you're not going to find anything fresh and healthy. So our goal is to get mobile produce vendors out into the neighborhoods so that you have a little produce market on your block.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how did the program come about?
Well, you know, the Health Trust is really committed to having a healthy Silicon Valley. And they saw these green carts back in New York City on the corners. And we thought, why not bring that here to San Jose? And so that was the origins of the program.
Great. So how does the program work?
Well, we recruit people from the neighborhoods who want a small business on the side. It's not like a full-time business, but they'll have a cart, and they go into the neighborhoods and they sell fresh fruit that they've gotten and vegetables from kind of local wholesalers. So if you're interested in being a cart vendor, you know, you can contact me. But you go in the mornings and the afternoons maybe and walk through the streets and sell vegetables and fruit.
Okay, great. So how does the recruitment work, and how do vendors get involved?
Pretty much, I would just ask that they be from San Jose. They can call me at Sacred Heart Community Service, because we're organizing the project for the Health Trust. And they can, if they have some time on their hands, if they have enough strength that they can walk during the day and push the pretty heavy cart loaded with fruits and vegetables. Yeah, we're going to have another training come.
Can you describe the carts, like what they carry, what kind of other things besides fruits and vegetables they carry? Or?
Sure. They're stainless steel carts. They have 3 shelves in them, and we have vegetables and fruits that the vendors believe are going to be popular in their neighborhoods, because the vendors come from the neighborhoods, so they know, in this neighborhood, acelga is really popular, or in this neighborhood, it's all about oranges. So they stock them with what they want. They're whole, uncut, unprocessed fruits and vegetables. So really, if you're like a family living in the neighborhood and you need to run to the store for onions to make your supper, but it's more than half a mile away, which is how it is in more than 33% of San Jose is more than half a mile from a grocery store. If you have little kids or if you're older, you don't have a car, it's really hard to get to the market. So here it is right in the front. they can go a block or half a block, whatever, and find vegetables and fruit.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And so how do they get the competitive pricings?
You know, because we're a collective, we can buy the fruits and vegetables from the wholesalers in bulk, and we have really good prices. Not only that, but we really go for local vegetables and fruit, and we go for quality, because people aren't going to buy from us if we're not offering a really great product, right? So we're hoping to establish relationships, knowing our clientele, knowing who likes what, and ordering for people when they ask for it, and to bring them really quality produce.
Thank you so much for being with us here today. The work you're doing is great.
Thanks, Paloma.
Stay tuned as we have a local chef showing us how to cook a delicious fresh salad. But first, let's hear what Elena has to say on her segment, The Healthy Choice.